All right, so we'll kick off with the DAOS Foundation update. So I apologize if I'm turning to look. All right, so still the same members. We're hoping that we can add someone next year, and we've been working with people. I'm hoping some will get closer, but we welcome any new members. Here's the current board and people who are working on different capabilities of the foundation. So what is our mission of the foundation? So maintaining DAOS is an open source and independent project is its primary function. And of course, fostering the communication between developers and users, so we make sure that the DAOS project stays on track, delivering what's needed. And then the governing board itself, its primary function is defining and approving the budget and overseeing the various subcommittees. So currently, bi-weekly, the governing board meets. Currently, it's only open to board members. And then we have a technical steering committee that meets on a rotating schedule of either Tuesday or Wednesday at different times. So it accommodates, depending on which time zone you're in, one of these two meetings might be better than the other. How to join. So you can find content on DAOS.io on how to join. The main thing is we have 3 levels and with 5 fees. So depending on if you fall into the, I think, associate member class, which is like government organizations and not-for-profits, then you have some different fees. Otherwise, you're in Premier or General. So with Premier, you get a voting seat on the governing board, and of course, you can participate in the outreach committees. In general membership, all the general members elect one member to the board. Currently, we don't have any general members, so if you want to sign up there, you can also make it onto the board. And then associate members, they can participate in anything. These are just, they don't have a seat on the governing board. So now to kind of go through our expenses from last year, this is sort of binned into general categories. You can see what we budgeted in the first column and then in the second column what we spent. So you can see we were generally underspending a little bit, partly because we tried to plan some more in-person meetings, but haven't done that. And then of course, SC was generous enough to provide us this room, so we didn't have to rent anything. So we saved quite a bit of money with that. One of the other areas we've been trying to get going is CI, but we're still working on that, so we haven't really spun up any infrastructure there. So looking at our 2026 budget, again, trying to do some in-person DUG events. We've been, this is the general support, and then again, trying to maybe work a little bit on CI, maybe just get some cloud hosting to store the results. And then supporting travel for people who might need to attend the meeting but can't. So what have we done in 2025? So we did successfully have a virtual DUG. So we've been trying to offset those by 6 months. So virtual DUG is in the summer. We changed the logo slightly. This was to sort of differentiate DAOS from when it was at Intel. So it's a similar logo, but has some differences. And this logo we're putting through this trademark process. So we started that. And of course, we've got our revised budget forecast. And so in 2026, we want to complete the trademark of DAOS. We'd like to get the first community release of DAOS under version 2.8. And of course, do more event planning. So any questions on the foundation or where we're at so far? Okay, if not, then we'll hand it over to our first speaker, Mike.